Hi everyone. So good afternoon. My name is Wansi Pengtajam. Here, this is my ID card to make sure that I am an SCU student. So today I'm gonna present about a project management topic. And these units were taught by Dr. Kathleen Thompson and Dr. Douglas Turner. So the topic I'm gonna discuss about today that I'm choosing the monitoring and controlling groups. So as you can see here. So let me move on. Sorry. Yes. Okay. So in this presentation, I'm gonna tell about these four main points. One is introduction, and then second is description, and the third one is the discussions, and last one is conclusion. What I learned from this doing select this group. So here, as you can see, this is a bit of background what it's about. So as you know that monitoring is obviously known as its name here. This is a process to checks and to tracking, to view, to ensure that all the activity is working on the plans or on the initiate plans. Okay, and sorry. And the second point is like to make sure that we have a quality management plans to cope with the problem that's going to occur. And the third point is to improve to having the monitoring and controlling is to improve our current job is having more effectiveness of this management. And the last point is like to use the right methods to cope with the issue when it's occur, you know. So next, so this is in the this slide. I will talk about the purpose of the project management. As you can see here, there's includes of 5 sections. So initiate, plan, execute, monitor, and control, and close. So all these are linked somehow. So that's why that you need to work on each of these corporately. So in this slide, so there's plenty of it, but I will list just only 4 points of it. So first is according to the Copenhagen, is known as preventive action. This is to ensure that the future issue is being identified. And then the second one is just collective action. This is to ensure that all of the activities is doing based on the baseline and timeline. And fourth one is to ensure that the problem is need to fix or is called as a defect repair. It means that when the problem exists, we have to fix it right immediately. And then third one, to compare our performance to the standard, to know that what is the how is our process group is growing, you know, how it's going, what should we fix and things. And then fourth, next point is like to make sure that the customer and the stakeholders values are met for their certifications. Okay. And the final one is really important point is that to make sure that all of the activities that we deliverable and we do it is based on the policy and on the required standard. Okay, move on. Sorry. Here, and here this is the involvement element. So first is so you know as is there's plenty of the standards of the strategy to do on this monitor and control, but I found this really interesting from the Copenhagen 2018 is that a high quality organization encourage individual to develop their strengths. It means that the how his work is like to encourage the team member to know what their strengths and to improve their strength to make it better, to perform better. And then we have to increase the standards. So according to this Copenhagen 2018, we have standards called iOS to iOS 19 and sorry, iOS 91. So, and then we need to have a project concept. So what is a project concept? It mean like what is quality of the project do we want? So stakeholder certifications. So make sure that all the stakeholder understand what we are doing, and then they happy with what we are doing. So, and we have to have a plan to control our times, our budget, our resources, our communication, and list management plans. And the last point, we have to include the internal and external inspector as well. So where they can come and check on our project progress. And so then when we come to this point, I will discuss about the analysis of this. So we have to adjust the project charter, which mean like this one we have to fix, look at our project charter, and then if it doesn't work, we have to fix it every week as we go on, and then existence of communication strategy. So which means that we have to use what is platform that has happened in the moment that we can helping our project to be success. So I have, according to my personal real experience for this one. So when I did work in Laos, in my home country, and my boss, she hardly answered email. So, and then we have problem with the communication to transfer information. And then, so we fix this by, I am respond for her email to answer her email, and then the project is keep going. And next part is a quality, more effective delivery task. So which mean like, so in this one, we have to make sure that what we are doing is make the best of what we can do. So, and using effective feedback on stakeholder and team member. So this is really interesting point that where as my experience as we in the group. So after we finish our work every Friday evening, we will have informal meeting where everybody have a chance to discuss and then share what issue happened in their parts, and then they can share their idea and everybody know what the other guy is doing, and then when something happen, we can help each other. And there's next point is handle with precious and accurate strategy, which means that we have to have the exacts, and we have to know what is issued and we fix it in the right point. And then we have to manage budget plan. So this is that we have to flexible with our budget. So this one, according to my personal experience, is that so like current situation, there's a lot of the activity in the project that we cannot do because this is COVID-19. So, and then Australian expert cannot travel to my country. So then we decided, so that budget we used to do in the conducting internal research in my country instead of paying for the airfare, because Australian expert cannot go. Then we use that in the external research, which means the project keep going and have more works. So then in conclude, so what I learned in key takeaways, like as a project manager, you need to clearly understand what the project need and what the project need to be completed. And then management plan is need to be estimated in like have to every like elements like a budget plan, resources, overload, time management, need all of this, and then the feedback. And then you have to prioritize the communication between each department. And this is really important, like what's a platform that you use to for the communication, then to make sure that everybody understand what happened. And sharing information within the project is the most important point as well for this one, where that's where the everybody know what happened in the project, and then always plan happen second contingency plan for unexpected situation. Well, guys, so that's all the presentation for me. So thank you for your attention, and this is some of the reference list, and this is the resources. So thank you.